Hey friends, I'm here with my 1994 Polaris SLT 750, and I'm going to show you how to do a compression test and the compression test of this jet ski itself. So I'm just going to put you on the handlebar right here, and see if we can get a good angle. Looks pretty good. Alright, so open up the seat, and you're going to want to pop all these spark plug caps off, and then get out your ratchet or wrench. I prefer to use a ratchet, but it should be a 13/16 size for the Polaris spark plugs. For if you have a different jet ski, it'll obviously differ, but so you just pop them loose. Just take them all out. It's really important that you have all the spark plugs out before you start checking it, because I made that mistake before and I got compression of like, I don't know, like 50 or something instead of in the hundreds. So it's really important to take all these out. So I've got all the spark plugs out, and then you realize that you should have brought your compression tester. All right, now I got my compression tester. So you get this fitting on here, and then you just screw it on in there. Put it as tight as you can get it. So one important thing to note is that when you're checking the compression, some engines have a grounding plug for these spark plug caps, and other engines don't. This engine does not have one that I know of. So what you need to do is remove this kill switch right here, this kill switch lanyard, or also you can hold down the stop button right here, and that'll make sure that the ignition doesn't fire, which would not be good. It could cause a short. So but just put the gauge somewhere where you can kind of see it, then hold the throttle all the way open, meaning full power, and then just crank the engine, and the needle will start to move up, and once the needle stops moving, then that's your compression. So, alright, it's not going up any further than that. So I don't know if you can see or not, but right there it's up at exactly 115. Well, it's starting to decrease now, but it was exactly 115. Here, I'll pull it out and show you if it holds the pressure. So then you basically just want to do this for all your cylinders any day now. This takes way too long to get them all out, but it's already started going down, but it was at 115. So then you just gotta let all the pressure out with your little button right here, and then do each of your cylinders. So another thing is, because this is an automotive gauge that has this hose, there's air inside the hose at all times, obviously, because we're not in a vacuum. So because there's air in the hose, the pressure from the engine gets lower because there's more volume. The way to calculate pressure, you have to put in the volume. So because of the added volume, the pressure will end up being about probably, I would say, 10 to 35 psi lower than your compression actually is. So then we'll do the next one. There it is, 115 again. Let's see if I can show you this before it leaks out. Yep, right there. Not sure if you can focus on that, but it says it. So let all the pressure out again, and then do the last gauge. So between your cylinders, you want to have less than 5% tolerance, meaning if I have 110 for, or I mean, meaning if I have 115 for my compression for these two cylinders right here, this one I want to have above 109.5, or I want to have it below about 121 or so. So let's do the last cylinder. And there's 110 on this one. So that 110 means that this one's a little bit lower, but it shouldn't be enough to warrant service to the engine. So it's good enough. Right there, 110. So let all the pressure out. And then that's about all you have to do. Just put your spark plugs back in, and make sure when you're putting your spark plugs back in that you don't over torque them, because that'll tear up your cylinder heads, and those are not going to be cheap to fix or easy to fix. So what you want to do is get it as tight as you can with your hand, and then with your ratchet do 1/4 turn, more than that. So that's how you compression test your engine. My compression was 115, 110 with this hosed compression gauge. So it's probably going to be at least 125, at least 125, 125, 120. So that's within the manufacturer suggested range of 150 to 120. So this engine is in fair condition. So it's pretty reliable. I mean, the only trouble it has is with starting it up, which is, I'm not sure the cause. I think it needs a little bit of carb tuning. Just a tune-up would fix it right up. But I never really have any trouble starting it. It's just a little bit, just takes a little while. So it's a pretty good machine. I've had a lot of fun with it. And I'm sad to let it go, but everything has to go at some point. So that's about it. Don't forget to reconnect your spark plug caps so you're not going anywhere.